Welcome to this evening's Yin Yoga practice. No specific emphasis on anything in particular except for opening through the front of the body this evening. After all of our sitting over the weekend, it's nice to open and bring everything back into alignment. So coming into a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you, if you want to sit on your bolts or on your pillows or whatever it is. Finding yourself with your shoulders rolled back, your chin drawn gently to your chest. Allowing the spine to draw long, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And just noticing here how you are feeling. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. Check in with any tension you're feeling in the body, the physical body. Checking in, are you still holding your shoulders? Allow them to release. Noticing, are you squeezing the muscles in your face? Allow them to relax. And then becoming aware of how you are feeling mentally. Is your mind racing or is it still? And then noticing how you feel emotionally. Is there any specific emotion that you're holding on to throughout today? Then become aware of the breath. Notice, is it fast or slow? Is it deep or shallow? And is it quiet or loud? And then begin to deepen the breath, inhaling through the nose. And on the exhale, open the mouth, release. 2 more, inhale through the nose. And exhale, release. Allow the shoulders to drop, allow everything to relax. Last one, inhale. And exhale, release. Slowly drawing the hands into prayer in the center of the chest. Thumbs pressed against the heart space. Shoulders are drawn back and down. And you're bowing your head towards your hands. Setting yourself an intention to just be as you are this evening. No judgments, no expectations, no changing. Just be as you are throughout today's practice and to observe how you are. Slowly flickering the eyes open, return the gaze and release the hands. The first pose or shape we're going to do this evening, you'll definitely be familiar with this one if you come to my classes or if you've been joining us from the start of these. It's called bridge or pontoon, so just depending on the variation that you want to take, you're going to come down onto your back. So for this, you're going to need either your books with a blanket or your books with your pillows, depending on the height you want to take. So you're going to be lying down on your back. You're going to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. You're going to lift the hips, and the first option is to place a block on the sacrum, so the bony part at the end of the spine, and then allow the back to come flat onto the block or the books, whichever, and the blanket. Again, making sure that it's comfortable. You're looking for a stretch here in the front of the body, so into the lower ab muscles and the fronts of the legs. If you're already getting enough of a stretch here, excuse me, if you're already getting enough of a stretch here, then stay here. Otherwise, you can make it into what's called pontoon, where you take your legs out straight. And then maybe if you'd like to increase it, depending on your body, you're looking for a stretch here, taking the legs a little bit wider than the hips and allowing the body to relax down in this position. Again, you have the option here to take the hands overhead, which just lengthens through the torso a little bit. The next option obviously is to turn the block, if you have a block on the side, again onto your sacrum, and same two options, knees either bent or the legs out straight. Or the third option is obviously to use the books and a bolster, depending on the height you want. You can build this as high as you want, taking the sacrum again. You can take the knees or the legs as wide as you want, and the hands can come overhead, they can come into a star. You can take hold of opposite elbows, whatever feels good, but you're looking for a stretch here in the fronts of the hips and into the lower ab muscles. Just depending on your flexibility, taking the option that's best for you. And just allowing the body to relax, whichever position you are in, whichever version you have taken. And just allowing this lovely stretch into the fronts of the hips, maybe the ab muscles. You may feel this into the upper back, depending, maybe into the chest. Taking a deep inhale when in position. And on the exhale, slowly relax and release all of the body down into the mat. Noticing where you're holding on to here. Are you tensing the muscles in the legs? And just gently relax them down. Are you holding the upper back and the shoulders? And just gently relax those down. Are you holding the muscles in your face? And gently relax those down too. Finding a gentle but deep stretch into the connective tissue around the fronts of the hips, the groin, the lower ab muscles, maybe into the ribs, the intercostal muscles, into the chest and shoulders. Depending on where you hold it this evening, just allowing it to be released with each exhale. Just becoming aware of how the mind feels here in this position. Just observing the thoughts as they come up and just allow them to float away. Taking another deep inhale. On the exhale again, allow the body to sink, relax a little deeper. Just allowing yourself to just be here in the present moment, unchanged, unencouraged. Just you as you are. On the next inhale, slowly beginning to walk the feet, soles of the feet on the mat, bending the knees. You can gently take the arms down by the sides. On the next inhale, slowly pressing into the heels. You're going to press the hips towards the ceiling and slide out whatever props you've underneath, and slowly beginning to bring the back down onto the mat. Again, keeping the knees bent here and just allowing this gentle release to happen for a moment. And then slowly bringing the legs out straight with as little movement as possible. Allowing the body to relax down here for your rebound pose as you allow the sensations to fizzle out. And once again, observing the breath and the mind here. Observing the emotional state of the mind, the emotional state of the body. On the next exhale, release the body a little further into the mat. Relax through the backs of the shoulders. Release through the middle of the chest. Release the calf muscles, the ankles, fingers and the toes. And slowly draw the awareness back to the present moment. Beginning to make your way to a comfortable seated position to look at a demonstration of the next one. So the next one is called cow face arms. So depending on your body, you may need a strap if you've got a strap or a belt. So just allow me to demonstrate. So taking the right arm above the head and hand to the middle of the back, and the left arm behind the back, taking the hands to meet. So again, if you can reach the hands, take them to meet. If you can't, then take a strap or a belt or something to hold as you do so. So we're going to come into what's called cow face arms, but we're going to be lying down on our back. So the right hand is up first. So again, if you don't need the strap, don't use the strap. We're going to take the hands to meet and slowly bring the body down onto the mat. So depending on where you have tension in your body, you may feel this into the top of the left shoulder. Usually the left one will be more intense here because it's underneath fully. But you may feel this into the underarm of the right. Here you have the option to take full butterfly or half butterfly legs, where you take the soles of the feet together and the knee out to the side. So maybe taking half butterfly with left leg bent, the left sole of the foot on the inside of the right leg, and allow the left knee to fall towards the mat. Wherever you are, taking a deep inhale. On the exhale, open the mouth, release. Relax through each and every muscle in the body. Looking for a stretch here in the shoulders and the inner thigh area of the left leg. And just becoming aware of here your emotional state once again. Becoming aware of your physical state. And then becoming aware of your mental state. Allowing the body to just be as it is, unchanged. On the next inhale, mentally planning your route, flat onto your back, with the arms and the legs released, with as little movement as possible. Slowly beginning to make that movement now by drawing that left knee into the center, straightening out the leg. You may need to roll to the side to release the arms, but slowly releasing the arms down by the side. And just, again, observe the sensations here. It can be different for everybody, but my left arm and left leg, there's a lot more sensation in them than there is on the right side. Just noticing wherever the sensations are, what they feel like. How do they make you feel? Are they beginning to fade away? Slowly bringing the awareness back to the present moment. Slowly making your way back up. If you need the strap for the opposite side, then please take it into your hands. Otherwise, taking the left hand behind the back, taking the hand as far between the shoulder blades as you can. Right hand comes on top, maybe the fingertips meet, or you just place them on top of each other, and then slowly beginning to come down onto the back. And again, drawing the right knee out to the side, right sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg. And just allowing that hip to open. You may find that it intensifies if you turn your head to the right hand side or to the left, depending on your body. Just whichever version you have taken. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly begin to relax the muscles in the legs. Relax the muscles in the right leg especially, the right hip. Relax the muscles in the right shoulder, the right arm, the right side of the chest. Relax through the left arm, the left underarm, shoulder blade and ribs. And again, observing your mental state here as you lie here, concentrating on your breath. Observing the breath, allowing yourself to relax. Relax between the brows, soften through the jaw. Relax the center of the chest. Relax the right hip, the left foot. Maybe for the final few seconds, you'd like to turn the head to the opposite side and slowly relax a little further. Taking a deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly begin to bring that right knee into center, straightening that right leg. You may need to take a slight turn to the left to release the hand from underneath the body. And again, taking the hands down by the side, allowing them to slowly relax. Observing what's going on for you here in your body. Allowing yourself to completely relax. And then slowly drawing the awareness back into the present moment. Before coming to our final Shavasana, you have the option to, for Shavasana, take a block or a book. So don't go any higher than this for your Shavasana, but a block or a book in between the shoulder blades at the lowest point. So not any higher than this. Maybe taking the head down to the mat, or if you'd like, you can take the head to another block. Maybe taking the hands out to shoulder height, getting an opening through the front of the chest, or the hands down by the side. So whatever feels good for you in your body. Maybe taking the hands overhead if that feels good, but just allowing the hands to rest down on the mat. Taking a deep inhale. Just allow the body to relax and release. Release through the middle of the chest, through the fronts of the shoulders. Release the backs of the arms. Release the sit bones and the muscles of the bum. Release the upper legs, lower legs, ankles and feet. Relaxing down here a little further. Allowing the body to just be here. Observing the unchanged, unexaggerated, the unencouraged, the mental, physical and emotion states of the body. Shavasana. And you can stay where you are and take a longer Shavasana. Or you can slowly begin to draw the arms down by the sides if they're not there already. Slowly drawing the chin to the chest and allowing the block to come out from underneath, or the book. Slowly drawing the knees into the chest. Taking a gentle rock from side to side, or if you'd like, from forehead to tailbone. And then slowly rolling to one side. Taking a moment here to check in with how it felt, to observe the body and the mind in an unchanged, unencouraged state. Then keeping the eyes closed, you can press the floor away, coming to a comfortable seated position, rolling the shoulders to the ears and all the way down the back. Draw the chin to the chest. Hands come into prayer in the center of the chest. Set yourself an intention to observe the unchanged and unencouraged states of the mind. Flickering the eyes open, taking one last deep inhale, raising the hands all the way up, really stretching through the fingertips. On the exhale, draw the hands to the third eye point for clarity of thought, to the lips for honesty of speech, and to the heart space for the divine in me. Honors the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you so much.